Welcome to Cal Coast Academy News. My name is Richie Snyder. We have breaking news about the parking lot. Let's go live to Jonathan.
As you can see, I'm standing right in front of Cal Coast Middle School's parking lot, and there seems to be no parking lot. So, if you don't want to get the boot, pay the toll. Back to you, station.
Thanks, John, for that report. In local news, we have more breaking news about the koi pond. Let's go live to Daniel.
This is breaking news. One of the koi fish in the pond has grown so large that it's searching for, more substantial meals. Let's go check it out. As you can see,
Thanks, Daniel, for that report. In international news, Alex has a report on Syria.
Rising conflicts in Syria has arisen after the death of the three top Syrian government officials, said to have been caused by either suicide bombing or a planned explosive charge in the building. This has struck a harsh blow to Assad's regime, and with the near constant violence across all of Syria, rebels believe that the fighting will soon come to a close. Russia has warned the U.S. as Assad is on good relations with Russia and has purchased tanks and weapons from the country.
Thanks, Alex, for that report. Toys in space? We have a report from Calvin. Let's see what he has to say about this.
I'm Fugal Seth, and his 4-year-old son Jaden are enjoying a bit of internet fame after the duo launched Jaden's toy train, Stanley, into the stratosphere. Fugal Seth said that he is inspired to launch his son's prize toy after seeing a similar video using a Lego figure. I figured if 2 high school kids can send a Lego man to space, then I, as a grown man, can make Stanley go to space, Fugal Seth told the Oakland Tribune. Using a weather balloon and flip camera, Fugal Seth attached the train to the end of a pole. The co-owner and creative director of Oxygen Productions Incorporated, a California-based motion graphics and film production studio. Fugal Seth said his biggest concern was losing the train on its eventual descent to Earth. He entitled the project A Toy Train in Space. My 4-year-old son and Stanley are inseparable. Like Calvin and Hobbes, he's been attached to him since he was 2, and they play, sleep, and do everything together. Fugal Seth wrote on his YouTube page, where the video was first posted. When Fugal Seth lost contact with the toy train shortly after launch, but he said the GPS tracking signal suddenly resumed about 4 hours later. I thought, oh, it's gone, he said. Then it magically started working again. Stanley was eventually recovered in a cornfield about 27 miles from where he was first launched. A process Fugal Seth described as being like deep sea diving after complying the launch footage. Fugal Seth then put his professional skills to work, adding animation to Stanley's face, making it appear that the toy train were responding to different visual milestones on its journey.
Thanks, Calvin, for that report. Surfer rides a 90-foot wave and survives. Trey has more about this.
Surfer Garrett McNamara just rode a 90-foot wave to set the new world record. Despite the fact that one wrong move could put Garrett into an early, watery grave, crushed by megatons of water, he appeared to claim and control, even as he transferred down the most dangerous part of the wave. So let the record books show that this huge accomplishment took place in Praia do Forte off the coast of Naraz, Portugal, where Garrett and some friends were hanging out, waiting for the big one. Also, for the record, this enclave in Portugal is the only known deep water canyon in the world that leads all the way to shore. That unique configuration significantly expands the Atlantic Ocean water swells. And just how did Garrett McNamara feel after memorizing the feat of surfing a 90-foot wave? I feel so blessed and honored to have been invited to explore this canyon and its special town. The waves here are such a mystery, said Garrett. Quite a humble answer for the man who just rode such a enormous wave.
Amazing story, Trey. In sports, we have a report from Mason about skateboarding. Let's go to him.
Alien Workshop team wins King of the Road Tour 2012. In 1999, San Jose, California, skateboard legend Tim Broch, passed away. His legacy is celebrated at a memorial contest at Lake Cunningham Skate Park in Northern California. Saturday, September 22 was the 14th consecutive year, and the contest is going stronger than ever. His memory lives on. The Groms went high, the ladies killed it, pros brought the goods, and the Masters division showed everyone why they were masters. Speaking of which, Mike McGill stole the show by landing his patented McTwist. No one saw it coming and the crowd went bonkers. In surfing news, Gabriel Medina, 8 prime Nike Lowers Pro title, defeating veteran campaigner Glenn Hall, 30, in 2-4. The win earns him a $40,000 paycheck, a solid gold spike, the richest trophy in surfing, valued at $30,000 ASP world ranking points. David Gonzalez's new part just came out, Possessed to Skate, presented by Mob Grip, CCS, and Thrasher Mag. Some big stuff went down in the video.
Thanks, Mason. In sports, Alec has a report on the Patriots game. Let's see what he has to say.
The New England Patriots are expected to have a good season this year and can easily make it to the playoffs. And with the Patriots, probably the greatest team in their division, to the Super Bowl.
Thanks, Alec, for that report. John has a report on the NFL referees. Let's see what he has to say.
The NFL referees have reached an agreement.
Thanks, John. In technology, Kaya has a report on the new iPhone 5. Let's go to her.
Apple's iPhone 5 fulfills the true potential of everything a smartphone should be able to do. In the past, the iPhone was good for everything but making phone calls. It is now great for making phone calls. It was a good camera, but struggled with low light situations. Now it is great for low light situations. After the iPhone 5, you will feel like it is pretty much perfect. It is pretty much the perfect smartphone. The iPhone 5 is slim, light, and solid. It looks great. It looks good compared to the iPhone 4 design. The iPhone 5 is like a really nicely designed remote control for a TV. That said, I still think it looks better than any other smartphone on the market. The 4-inch screen on the phone is great. It makes the old iPhones look tiny and old. The battery life is the same as the iPhone 4. The iPhone 5 is pretty much the perfect phone.
I want one of those new iPhones. Thanks, Kaya. Karush has a new report on the new Nintendo Wii U. Let's see what he has to say.
The new HD graphic Nintendo product, the Wii U, will be available in November 18, 2012. That has HD graphics. It costs $299. The deluxe version costs $349. The deluxe version comes with a game and 32 gigabytes of flash memory.
Thanks, Karush. Thanks for watching the CCA News. Until next time, stay classy, San Diego.